Aamon Fellbane was born as an Asmodeus Tiefling in the Infernal-dominated city of Baltur. From a distance, Baltur's obsidian spires and bustling crimson markets represented infernal prosperity, but for Aamon, it was a city of suffocating darkness. Raised by his mother, Alara, a former member of a coven of devil worshippers, Aamon's upbringing was marked by a stark divergence. While the city thrived on dominance and deception, Alara instilled in Aamon a sense of justice and freedom, qualities that clashed with his surroundings. Aamon exhibited a rare blend of intelligence and charisma, making him a coveted asset in a city ruled by infernal bargains. Yet, he was always at odds with his infernal heritage, a conflict that was a source of internal turmoil. Alara's departure from her dark past served as a mirror for Aamon's journey, influencing him to seek liberation from the city's malevolent roots. His break came when a powerful fiend, intrigued by Aamon's talents, offered magical tutelage in return for services. The allure of arcane knowledge proved irresistible, leading Aamon to accept. This patronage led to a cataclysmic ritual driven by Aamon's ambitions to transcend his infernal limits. But it spiraled out of control. In the chaos, he was transformed into a Hexblood. Ghostly pallor and arcane runes marked his skin, a constant reminder of his bond to the Fiend and a symbol of his fractured identity. Determined to escape Baltur's grievous grip and the ever-present shadows, Aamon sought redemption by accepting a new task from his patron, retrieving an ancient scroll from Springleaf Hollow. Aamon embarked on this journey, grappling with his identity as both a tool of infernal designs and a soul yearning for autonomy. Springleaf Hollow, with its serene landscapes and tight-knit community, contrasted starkly with the harshness of his past. It was here that Aamon's quest collided with the life of Ruby Berrysnap, a young wizard in training. Ruby, embodying the spirit of Springleaf, was alarmed by the disturbance Aamon's presence caused. Her bravery challenged Aamon's perspective, making him question the nature of his task and the paths of power and autonomy. The dynamic between Aamon and Ruby grew complex. Ruby's idealism and ties to her community were both a challenge and a revelation. Through their interactions, Aamon faced moral quandaries, his patron's demands often clashing with his evolving values. Negotiating these trials forced Aamon to evaluate the weight of his choices, whether they aligned with his growing desire to be more than an agent of fiendish will or a lone wanderer. In each encounter, Aamon confronted his past, the specters of Baltur, and his own fears of becoming like those who once surrounded him. Every spell he cast carried with it questions of intent and consequence. Did his journey illuminate paths of redemption, or was he lost in a cycle of power and conflict? Amid Springleaf's verdant hills, Aamon's quest for the ancient scroll became a journey of self-discovery. Guided by his mother's ideals and his own experiences, he learned to balance the scales, refusing to let his bloodline's shadow usurp his identity. The journey was fraught with gray areas, moments where Aamon chose to carve new paths rather than tread those dictated by infernal fates. Through these challenges, he sought not just the scroll, but a semblance of peace untainted by shadows.